Hi, my name's Alix, and this is my story. My story starts out like a lot of the ones that you always hear. I was raised in a good Christian home. I went to church every Sunday and Wednesday. I prayed at dinner. I went to church camp every year. I was always hearing the gospel and around the gospel, but I was never really taking it in. When I got into high school, I started making some really poor decisions and really just hanging out with the wrong people. I just really started growing away from my faith and started getting in a lot of trouble with my parents. I really just started to become angry. And the more angry I became, the more I just grew away from Christianity and just doubted it as a whole. Instead of getting help from the church and getting answers from the people at church, I just kind of completely shut down at church and ignored everything that I was being told. I didn't really show it though. I kind of faked it because I didn't want anyone to come and help me, I guess. I just kind of turned away from everyone that was trying to help me. This all kind of continued all through junior year and even into this past summer. And about a month later, I went to IRBC for senior high camp for the first time since 8th grade. The very first night, there was a story about a girl who grew angry with God and turned away from Him and really just started living her life for herself. That story really hit me for the fact that I felt the same way that she did. My problem was, though, that I was just embarrassed to admit the things that I had done, and I had this thought that God couldn't carry the weight of my sin. The next day at chapel, we started singing like every other day. And we started singing At the Cross Where Your Love Ran Red. We sang the verse, At the cross I surrender my life, I'm in awe of you. And the next verse is, Where your love ran red and my sin washed white, I owe all to you. That verse just kind of really hit me and just kind of grabbed my heart, I guess. The next song we started singing was Jesus, Thank You. The verse, you the perfect Holy One, crushed your Son and drank the bitter cup reserved for me. Just really hit me because it just made me realize for the first time that God took my sin, my personal sin, onto the cross. Every time that I have sinned or will sin, He took that onto the cross and died for it. And no matter what I do, He won't ever stop loving me. And that's something that I don't deserve at all. I completely broke down right in the middle of chapel. I was ready to just give my life over to Him. we prayed, and at that moment, God just came into my heart, and ever since then, I've just really been living my life for Him. God is holy, I am sinful, Jesus saves, and He is mine by faith.